perfect time, Tom's health did return. Henry Crawford chose not to marry Maria. Mrs. Norris, who Sir Thomas came to regard as an hourly evil, went to devote herself to her unfortunate niece. It may be reasonably supposed that their tempers became their mutual punishment. It could have turned out differently, I suppose. But it didn't. Mary Crawford went to live in Westminster. Eventually, she and Henry found partners who shared their more modern sensibilities. And, as you may have guessed, at exactly the time when it was quite natural that it should be so, and not a moment sooner, Edmund came to speak the whole delightful and astonishing truth.
Fanny, I must confess something. I've loved you all my life.
I know, Edmund.
No, Fanny. As a man loves a woman. As a hero loves a heroine. As I've never loved anyone in my entire life. I was so anxious to do what is right that I forgot to do what is right. But if you choose me, after all my blundering and blindness, I'll be a happiness which no description could reach.
Looks as though they're finally getting somewhere.
Julia?
Mr. Yates?
Now, Joan of Arc lived during the reign of Henry VI. Is that correct?
Yes, Susie.
I knew that. Yes, I did. I knew that.
Susan came to live at Mansfield Park. Tom grew stronger by the day, and Sir Thomas eventually abandoned his pursuits in Antigua. He chose instead to pursue some exciting new opportunities in tobacco. It could have all turned out differently, I suppose. But it didn't.
By the way, I spoke to a John Ward at Edgerton's, and he said he'd be willing to publish.
My stories.
At our expense, of course, but you'd get to keep 10% of the profit. Now, I was thinking of a title. Effusions of Fancy by a very young girl in a style entirely new. What do you think?
Very interesting.
Just interesting.
It's terrible. You're lovely.